Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video I am going to be talking about a bunch more products that YouTube made me buy. I did one of these videos a few months back and got a pretty good response, and I really enjoy helping people, so I thought I would film another one because there is always more products that I can talk about because YouTube makes me buy a lot. Moving straight into the products, the first one we have is the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing. I have been using this probably for over a year now. I have gone through about 5 of them, maybe even more. And if that doesn't give you your answer, then I don't know what will. But yes, YouTube made me buy this just like YouTube made me buy the Maybelline Master Precise, and they are both amazing. I highly recommend them. Of course, this one just a little bit more. I don't know, something about it, it's just amazing. I have never had any issues with it, and it is a cult favorite of mine. I really can't live without this, although in summer I haven't really been using it much because my wings just melt off. But yeah, this eyeliner, it's just as amazing as everyone says it is. The next product is an Essence mascara, which I was so hyped about because whenever people spoke about Essence mascaras, they would talk about the one in the pink tube. Now I have spoken about the one in the purple tube a fair bit, and I used to love that one. So I thought, well, if people are talking about the pink one, it must be better, because I didn't hear anyone talk about any others except now the Lash Princess is a pretty popular one. But this just... it's got the weirdest brush. It is not a brush that I like at all. It's a rubber brush with just like really small bristles, and it does nothing for my lashes. The only thing this does is sometimes poke me right in the eye and ruin my day. But yeah, this gives me a little bit of colour, doesn't give me length, doesn't give me volume, doesn't give me anything that I want. It's just really bad to me, so I don't know why people rave about this. But thank God it was only about $4 because I will never use this again. The next product is high-end, and it is just a sample or travel size, and it is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So I didn't want to buy the full size in this because I wasn't sure about it, so I bought this travel size, and I'm still undecided about it, and you might be surprised by that, but in summer people say this is the one thing that will keep your makeup on and it will not move, it will not sweat off or anything. But I don't know, in the heat that we have, my makeup will come off no matter what. Like, it's pretty good, but my makeup just stays on my skin without anything, so I really don't know if this setting spray helps. Like, I'm so undecided, but I have been using it the past few days and it's now empty, and I don't know, it's so hard to judge because my makeup just stays. I think if you are wanting to try it like me, head for the sample size because it's about $18 maybe, whereas the full size like what, 40, 50. But yeah, it does feel nice on the skin and it's nice to think that it does something, but I really can't be sure. The next product is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. I don't actually have it on me. I think I just threw it out, or I gave it to Jake to use and he's probably put it away somewhere because he's never going to use it. This was a product that I'm sure you've all heard of, that Nikki Tutorials went on about to use as a primer, and to be honest, I never had a problem with it. A lot of people got breakouts because of the glycerin, I think, or it just didn't sit well with their skin. But for me, it worked really well because it was very tacky, everything went on well. But as I said, foundation just stays on my skin no matter what. So I don't really know whether that made a difference as a primer or not, but it did feel really nice on the skin. I liked using it. I didn't use it every time I did my makeup. I haven't used it obviously in ages because it just wasn't a necessary step for me, but yeah, I do think it works. But if you do have sensitive or skin that can quite easily react to things, then maybe steer clear. Next up, we have the all famous Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Now, I don't have anything bad to say about these, much like everyone else. They are a cult favorite and there's a reason why. They are just beautiful, they are so pigmented, they have every single color you could ever dream of, and obviously I don't do eyeshadow very much, so I don't use them very often, but when I do, I'm blown away every single time. You just forget how good they are, and I just love them. So just swatch a few. Then there's on the fingers, and as you can see, so amazing. Those were 2 shimmers and a matte. Usually mattes can be maybe a bit chalky and powdery, but these are just as pigmented as their shimmers. I just freaking love them, and they are so affordable as well. So definitely, if you're wanting to get single eyeshadows, then Makeup Geek is the way to go. And they have really cute Z palettes too. I love this one. Next up is a palette that I used to use non-stop because I never put it away, but now that I have quite limited space, I kind of just keep out a few highlighters. So this one has been tucked away, but that doesn't stop or change the love that I have for it. So this is the Kylie Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. It's like $12. It has eyeshadows and highlighters down the bottom. I don't really use the eyeshadows, but when I have, they are reasonably good for the price. But the highlighters, especially this one, I've made the biggest dent in this one, and if I used it every single day, I would have used it all because it is so amazing, and I really do need to use them again. Obviously I can't use those two, but they'd be good as an eyeshadow. But these two are just amazing, and so if you want sort of an all-in-one palette, then I highly recommend checking out BH Cosmetics. Also the Shaaanxo palette, but yeah, this is amazing, and I'm so glad I got it. It took me probably like over 6 months after the hype to get it, but I'm so glad. The next product is a Too Faced chocolate bar palette. Now, I only have the semi-sweet. I don't have the original. Well, I mean, I also have the peach and the bonbons, but I don't have the original, and the original is kind of the hyped up one, but the chocolate bar palettes in general are very hyped about, so I thought I'd show this one as an example. Now, I did ask in a beauty group when I was going to buy this palette whether I should get the original or the semi-sweet, and the answers were so divided, but at the time most people said semi-sweet, so that's the one I went with. But the shadows are just not as me as I think the original ones would be. So honestly, I don't really use this palette, but as I always say, I don't really use any eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, I don't know, the shadows are just kind of, the colors in here are just very plain. So yeah, I do like the consistency and the quality, and the actual eyeshadow is pretty good, but this palette I probably wouldn't recommend. I'd probably, if you're gonna get any, I would recommend either the Sweet Peach, of course I love that, and the original, because this is just not quite there. Which is sad because I'm pretty sure this was my first high-end purchase or palette, and I got it from Jake for my birthday, so eh. The next product is an all-famous Kylie lip kit. I got this way at the very start, so my opinion on this, and because of the colour, it doesn't really apply to all the other ones because she has come a long way, but I hate this. The lip pencil is okay, but the formula of the liquid lipstick is so patchy, so drying. The colour just does not look nice. It gives you a weird pink ring. I don't know, sometimes when I wear dark purples, let me know if it happens to you, I get a pink ring around my mouth, and this does that. And yeah, I've only ever worn this once or twice because I just hate it. But yeah, as I said, you can't judge her brand by this, but I haven't bought anything from her because I just don't want to risk it. And there's so many other liquid lipstick formulas that I prefer or that are just more accessible, but I've heard so many good things recently that I probably have to say yes, give it a go if you're curious, but just don't get this colour, which is Court K. Even the newer formula is probably still shocking, but yeah, I should really sell this because someone would probably pay over 20 bucks for it and I'm never going to use it. Let me know if you want to buy it. But it's crap. And the final product I'm going to talk about, I thought I would switch it up a little bit and do something still beauty and still something you would definitely all have heard about, but it is the Numi 5-in-1 curling wands, or just Numi as a brand in general. So if you've been on YouTube for a while, this was all the rage a few years ago, and every YouTuber had codes where you could get $300 off. So this was worth maybe $300, and then with a code you could get it for $100. And unfortunately, Jake again got this for me for my birthday, and he was hit with hidden costs. Like postage was about $50, and then to buy this and that was all this extra money. And so he was like, what the hell, this is so crappy. You said it'd be $100 and it's over $150. So there's a lot of hidden costs with deals like that. And to be honest, The quality, I think it's only worth like $100, so it's only worth what you pay at the discounted price anyway. It's definitely not a $300 curler, and to interchange the wands is actually quite difficult. I don't know if it's just mine, but it's a little dodgy. But in terms of curling, it does the job and it's nice, but I don't think it really holds the curl for that long, but that could just be my hair as well, so I'm not sure. But I don't think they're worth the hype. I think you can go and get a maybe like $40 Remington curler from Target or Kmart and it'll work just as well. So I was definitely conned and fooled by YouTube with this one, and yeah, I honestly never use it. So let me know if you fell into this trap and what you think of Numi. So that's all the products I'm going to be talking about today. Let me know in the comments, do you love or hate any of these products? Do you agree with my opinions? Do you not? Because it's always interesting to see everyone else's different opinions. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really helps me out, and subscribe to my channel down below if you are new, and I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!